Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming. Look, we all know Xbox is pretty much on the cusp of acquiring Activision and Blizzard. Well, it looks like Sony doesn't like this at all. And in today's video, we're going to figure out why Sony is scared of Xbox. Yep, seems like the CMA is on the side with Sony, and oh boy, they don't want this acquisition to happen. And in today's video, we're going to find out exactly why. Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started because oh boy, they just made Sony versus Xbox all over again. Not from the gamers. Gamers, we're cool with this, right? Now, the CMA has found a pattern of Microsoft acquiring development studios and making exclusive games, kind of like what Sony has been doing for a very long time. We're going to get into that a little bit later. Now, it seems like they have the CMA on their team. Now, if you don't know what the CMA is, they are the Competition Markets Authority, basically the Federal Trade Commission for the United States. Well, it seems like after careful consideration and after them making not one but two major investigations into this merger, seems like they're on the side of Sony all of a sudden. And Xbox is saying, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck indeed, because gamers like us, we really don't care. We just want to play the game. Now, my people in the UK, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because what they're saying is that the gaming industry is the UK largest revenue generating form of entertainment, which I had no idea. Bigger than pay TV, bigger than home TV, including streaming, all movies, music, and books. Over 7 billion in revenue in the UK. So you see why this is a huge deal for them, because this is where they generate most of their money, which I had no idea. By the way, let me know if that is true. Kind of crazy. Now, the CMA believes that the gaming industry is in a transitional phase, which is absolutely true. They've seen over the years gamers are not buying games physically as much, and now they have gaming subscription services as well as buying games digital. And this is where Xbox comes into play, because Xbox is killing with Xbox Game Pass. And well, this CMA, they believe that they don't want this merger to go through. Now, Activision Blizzard is a game developer that generates just about 6.3 billion, which is a huge amount, right? We all know the popular franchises Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush, Overwatch. Well, they don't want this to come to fruition. And the reason is kind of strange, because they're supposed to be a trade commission. It's supposed to be about competition, right? Well, it seems like they're taking Sony's side. Now, Microsoft already holds a strong position in the gaming community and in the world as well. And the CMA believes this merger will allow Microsoft to make Activision Blizzard content, including Call of Duty, exclusive to Xbox or Xbox Game Pass, which will otherwise degrade its rival access to said content. And they call this a type of concern known as input foreclosure, where a firm uses its control of an important input to harm its rival. So they're coming after Xbox in legal terms, and it seems like they're taking Sony's side, which is kind of strange. Now, CMA believes that for the most part, that the main rival this could affect is none other than Sony itself. They suggest that, of course, the target audience for Microsoft and Sony is closely related to each other. And on the other hand, Nintendo, well, they're not really worried about Nintendo because Nintendo do family fun stuff. They haven't had a Call of Duty on their quote-unquote Nintendo Switch in quite some time, which is absolutely true. Nintendo does Nintendo. So, what does this mean for us gamers, and what does this mean for the acquisition of Xbox and, of course, Activision? Well, it puts everything in a little bit of peril, and it seems like, money talks and business walks, and Sony threw some money at CMA. I'm just saying, that's what it seems like. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it seems like. Now, the CMA said they found a pattern of Microsoft acquiring development studios and making their upcoming games exclusive to Xbox, such as ZeniMax Studios, which they already acquired Bethesda, and they already said that Starfield is going to be a quote-unquote game that's exclusive to Xbox. And same thing with Obsidian and Outer Worlds 2 and Avowed being exclusive, as well as in Exile. The developer is now developing an exclusive Xbox game in Ninja Theory. Of course, they're working on that Hellblade 2 that's going to be exclusive to Xbox console. So this is what they say: Xbox, you can't make exclusives, which is bullshit, because Like I said, Sony's been doing this for quite a long time. How long, you may ask? How about the 80s? Most of us wasn't even born when Sony was like, yeah, let me get that game studio. Let me get that game studio. Let me get that game studio. Let me make that exclusive. Let me make that exclusive. So they've been doing this since the 80s. They purchased companies like Sucker Punch. They even purchased big, huge acquisitions like we all know Bungie. I mean, come on. And that was estimated to be a whopping $3 billion. So yeah, about Sony and competition and them saying, oh look, hey CMA, they can't do this. We want exclusive, they can have exclusive. Because that's exactly what they're doing, you know what I mean? Now don't get me wrong, I love my Kingdom Bridge of Spirits exclusive to PlayStation. I don't think it's coming to Xbox, you know what I'm saying? And what about future titles that are exclusive only to Sony and PlayStation players? Games like Spider-Man 2, or how about Wolverine? Both of these games, I'm sure all my Xbox people is like, yo, we would love to play these games over here too. And Sony is like, no soup for you. That's what they basically saying. We can do it, but you can't do it. So yeah, I think it's totally BS, and it kind of seems like the CMA, which is basically the trade authority over there, is saying that, you know what, we're kind of leaning towards Sony side of things. Personally, like I said, it sounds like somebody got paid over there and paid a lot just to voice their opinion. And you know, opinions go a very long way in positions of power. So yeah, let me know down below. Am I wrong or am I right about this, my gamers? You know? Because when it comes to PlayStation players, we just want to play games. When it comes to Xbox players, we just want to play games. We both want exclusives, am I right? Nintendo fans are just kicking back and they are happy with everything Nintendo gives them. Nintendo does Nintendo, you know? And when it comes to PC is still the master race. They kicking back saying, look, we getting PlayStation games and Xbox games and more. So they not tripping at all. So yeah, sound off down below. You let me know what you think. If you're an Xbox fan, if you're a PlayStation fan, let me know what you think about this acquisition. If you want it to happen, if you don't want it to happen. And yeah, this is definitely putting both communities back at war, so to speak. I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to gamers, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, we all cool with each other. We all really just want to play games and play all the games on whatever system that we like. But then again, that's just my opinion. Let me know down below what you think. But for right now, that's pretty much going for the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you are new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gamer, upload a wide variety of videos range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.